Hi everyone and welcome to another video. So I want to do a little recap of my 2019 system and then my plans for 2020. So these are the planners that I used in 2020. I didn't use all of them throughout the whole year, but I'm currently using them now, and this is kind of how I'm finishing the year. So I will start off with this one first. So this is my A6 Chic Sparrow TM, and inside is an A6 Stalogy, and this is my personal journal. So I just write in here whenever I have something that I need to get off my chest, or just want to write something good, something bad, that kind of thing. So as you can see, I still have a lot left, so I will be using this into 2022. And I started on April, on my birthday actually. So it's not a daily thing. Sometimes it is. It just depends, the kind of week that I'm having. But most of the time it's once a week, once every couple of weeks, just whenever I get the urge to write in here, I will. And then I just have a little pocket at the back with some very old photos and a little notebook in there too, just to have somewhere to use it really. This doesn't leave the house, this stays at home unless we are going away for a long time, and I think I might want to write in it, so that just stays on my desk. Next up we have this, and this is my standard size TN. This cover is from Amazon, and it was really such a good price, and you got the inserts with it inside, you got the clip, you got a folder. I'll leave a link to it below. So this is my kind of wellness planner, and it's got my kids insert in here and then a memory keeping insert too. So first up, it just has this little pocket again that came with the planner. I've just got some cute little decorations in there. Then on the back I have some pictures of my children. Then I have the first part of the folder with some sticky notes on. Again, just more pictures and little decorations that I might want to use for my memory keeping, which is in the back. This is notes, and as you can see, it's mostly like shopping lists and things to buy, that sort of thing. Then I just have some random stickers and little things in here that I might want to include in my memory keeping too, in the back of that folder. Then in the back of the pocket is a little zip part, and I just have some washi, some stickers, some tabs, and another little card. And then we come onto my inserts. So I just have 3 inserts in here. This one's plain, this one's lined, and then this one is a grid. And I do want to cover these at some point, I just haven't got round to that yet. I've been using this since, let me see, since the 30th. I labelled it wrong, 30th of September. So I did this wrong, so that's why it's blank at the first spread. But yeah, this is how I set it out. So I kind of have a few little squares for each day, and then this side is just more note taking really, and I sometimes draw trackers out, or I like to-do lists, that kind of thing. It's more personal things, so things, just for me, if I want to maybe give myself a facial that week, or make an appointment to get my hair done, something like that would go in here. So that is that insert, and that will actually be changing in 2022. But I'll talk more about that later. Then this is my kids insert. On this side I just use it as a weekly page for my son, the baby, and I just write, kind of how he's napped, how he's slept, things he's eaten, his mood, teething signs, you know, that sort of thing on this side. And then on this side I use for the big kids. So I will write things like if someone lost a tooth, or if they had a really bad day at school, why, or if they did something really good, just to kind of keep for, you know, a few little memories, or if we need to, you know, kind of work through something, I will write that on there. And then this is my memory keeper book back here. So again, I start this on the 30th of September too. And this is just kind of journaling, and I do some decorations and I add some pictures, and I'm really enjoying doing that. So that's kind of like a few little lines for each day of the week too. And then in the back here I just have some stickers that I might want to use in for my memory keeping. And these pieces of paper, I tend to make quick notes for the day for each week, and then at the end of each week I will sit and kind of do an actual spread on that one. So like I said, this will be changing up a little bit for 2020. I'm going to keep the memory keeping in here, and I'm going to keep the kids insert in here. But for mine, I will actually be moving to a Hobonichi Weeks. So I'm going to, it will be the same style of format. You have the week on one page and then the notes. So on the weekly page, I will just do as I'm doing now, and same for the notes. And then the monthly section in the Hobonichi Weeks will actually be my forward planning for my, instead of using it inside my Stalogy, instead of counting out the pages for each month, I will be using the Hobonichi Weeks for monthly pre-planning, if that makes sense. So that is something else that I have been using and liking this year. And then this is kind of a quite recent addition. This is my yellow gillio Compagna, and I really missed using this planner, so that's why I wanted to incorporate it into my system somehow. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out, and trying to figure out if I need it or if I could just use a page in here, which I probably could. But I just love this, and I love rings, but I don't want to use rings anymore for my main planner. So I was thinking of a different way to use it, so I came up with this. So I just have a few little decoration bits. In the zip I just have some stickers, some business cards, and then the fly leaf. On here it's just some jelly paper with a little bow vinyl, and I just have things that I'm waiting on. So this is more of a social media planner. I do have social media bits in here, but this is more kind of brainstorming and that kind of thing, just to keep it all together really. So I've just got some sticky notes, because I love sticky notes, and then a dashboard from Foxy Fix with some cute bits in. And then I've just got 4 sections, and I've got my kids section at the back too. So I've got some vellum in here, acetate I mean, and then in the first section it's just notes. So I just have loads of note paper, and that's just where I scribble down anything that comes to mind. I also have the categorised lists from Peanuts Planner Co. This freebie from SM Plans, just whatever I need is there. Then I have some acetate from my shop and a little die cut. And then I've just been using little Project Life cards, just as dividers. Then I have a 2019 overview and a 2020 overview. And I've got a couple of these pages for 2020. So I've got that one. These are all from Peanuts Planner Co. That one. And then that one. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to use them for yet. Again, I don't know if I'm just going to do this in here, but it's here and it's set up if I want to use it. And then I have a month on one page, and this one I was just going to use and highlight the days for every time I do a YouTube video. just so I could see it kind of in a monthly overview, because I do want to get a lot more regular with my posting, so I thought that might help. And then clipped to that is a weekly page. So this was if I was particularly busy, or when I want to start doing videos more regularly, you know, say like 2-3 times a week, I could write down on each day specific tasks that I need to do to complete those videos. So I've just got a little marker ready for that. And then I also have these inserts too. These are Peanuts Planner Co, so are these. These weekly ones, just in case I want to use those. Then I have Instagram, a little Instagram section, and I have a to-do sheet, and you can see it's from August, but I've just been adding to it. So that's just little things that I need to do for Instagram. And then I've just got a couple of note pages. These are from Any Plans. Again, another divider, and this is YouTube. So I've just got the same sort of thing, another to-do sheet behind there. And then I have a content planner. So this is, I would kind of plan out my videos and each step what I need to do to complete that. And then again, I've just got some notes in the back. Then I have Etsy, and I have some vellum behind this one. And then this is just a whole load of notes, ideas, and things I'd like to do for my shop, that kind of thing. Then I have a little heart tab here for my children, and some vellum and acetate. And then they all have a little divider. And this is the same as my other ring setups, if you've seen those. So it's just the kids insert from Any Plans, and I just have some size information down here, and then their information. I have doctor's visits, and I have a health log here, so this is times that they're poorly but they don't need to see a doctor. I have a medicine log, which honestly I don't use. I just kind of write in my daily pages if they've had medicine, but it's just in there just in case. And then this is another fold out, and this just tracks their chores. Again, I kind of track that in here anyway, so it's a bit pointless right now, but we're going with it. And then I just have the same for my eldest boy, and then my little girl. You can see I was using her medicine tracker. She's also got a little weight card in there too, just from when she was little. And then the baby, I still need to get a picture for him, and his is the same too. He's just got this extra little insert in, which is just about doctor's visits and keeping track of his weight. Then I have some more vellum, and the last section is a list section. So this has birthdays in, day out ideas, things we need for the living room. It's got some recipes in, a someday maybe list, passwords, and then just some more paper at the back. Then a page lifter. So in here, just a few little decorations, a little picture, and then in the back I keep vouchers or important documents. So like I've got my some health visitor stuff in here. I've got an optician's prescription in there. I've got some stickers too, and I just keep that there. This just lives on my desk again, and I can just grab it whenever I want to or need to. And then I have my B6 Appunto, which is my main planner if you've watched any of my other videos. So this book is nearly done. It will last until the end of December, and then I'm going to be moving into a new one. So I'll just run over the setup for this one really quickly. I do have a lot more in-depth setups on my channel too. So I've just got a few little sticky notes and page flags. I have a little note from my daughter, some acetate. I have pictures in here. I've got to-do lists. This is pre-planning for 2020, and then I just jumped right into my monthly pages. So every month's set out the same. I have a monthly overview, a gratitude, a month on 2 pages, and then a habit tracker. Then I normally do a weekly page, and then it's just the dailies. And that's been the same all year. I just used another book until July. Again, weekly, and then all the daily pages. I will be doing a proper flip through of this at the end of the year, so you can see how it looks all together. And then, so I have a few pages left here for December. A few pages left for the end of December. And then I go into my list section. So I have a little index here. I don't index everything, but if I think I might want to look back on it, then I do index it. So I've just got a little Christmas card that my daughter made in there. Behind that, I've just got some health information. And then in here, I have a Christmas section, which is just clipped off, just in case my children might pick my planner up. I have kind of wish lists from them. I have a lot of sticky notes, a lot of paper. It's a lot of scribbles, but it's working. And it's nice to keep track of budget kind of things and that sort of stuff. I have a YouTube page and a blog page, packing list, a school list for my children. In here is more health things for my children too, just because I don't always have, well, I don't have this with me. This stays on my desk, so I like to pop that in here too. I have a cleaning schedule, list, a nail varnish tracker, things that I have, things that I wanted, some favourite foods, a summer bucket list, some things for my giveaway, books to read, books I've read. This was me setting out my wellness planner and TN, which is this one that I showed you. I have things on a course that I might want to do, some notes, weaning my son when we were first starting to wean him, things that he'd eaten every day, that kind of stuff. A planner routine, and then my 2020 planners. I was kind of figuring all that out there. So you can kind of see, I've got my TN here, I've got my Hobonichi weeks, which I will be adding. Rings is a question mark, my journal, and then my B6. It was all planned out. Projects I want to do, and then a budget sort of page, some things about bath bombs. This was more a more detailed setup, I think, of my B6. The actual, all the pages that I wanted to put in, that kind of thing. And as you can see, I have labelled down here of previous pages that I've written on to do with that too. Goals, an autumn bucket list, things for the shop. Then I did a 30-day challenge on Instagram, so that's in there. Then we've got a Christmas bucket list. Then I think I have about 3 pages spare. And then I wanted to do a YouTube video every day in December, but we got really poorly, so that's just had to go away. I'll do it next year. But that was just ideas for that. I have more Etsy ideas in here, Christmas films we've watched and a little rating, pen testing page, and then I just have some sticky notes in the back, some more shopping stuff. And then in these pages, I have, it was a food journal. So I was just writing down things that I was eating every day, any symptoms that came with that sort of thing, as I was having a lot of issues. And then I just have a picture of me and my husband. And then the back. So I've just got a little photo pocket and some acetate, and then some more cuteness and some stickers that I use quite often as well. So that is that one. And then last but not least, I will show you kind of my plans for 2020. So I did mention about the Hobonichi weeks that will have the monthlies in for pre-planning, and then my sort of health wellness trackers kind of thing. And then I am going to be using another Stalogy. So this is what it looks like before it's filled in, and then after it's been used for 6 months. So I've just got it in my hand stitched leather tea cover because I really love this cover. It's really, really nice. So in here I will be doing a video kind of showing you how I'm setting it up, but I just thought it might be nice to look at my pre-planning of my planner. So I've just used some sticky notes and I've just kind of scribbled down things, and I thought I would talk to you about that. So in these pages I don't like the grey, so I'm just going to cover them. You can see that I did it in this one too. So I'm just going to cover those with some paper, maybe acetate and a family picture or something. And then on here I'm going to put to-dos. I have it here too in this one, and I just really liked kind of the overview straight away so I could see what I needed to get done. And it's not day specific things, so it might be really random things like wash the living room curtains or buy pegs or something like that. And then I've printed out these little freebie inbox sheets from SM Plans, and I'm just going to stick one on here with some washi tape, and that's just going to be, you know, if a random thought comes to my head, then I will just jot it down. This will be my key, and then I have a yearly overview from Peanuts Planner Co, and that will just stick there. And then I have a goals sheet, so this will be kind of major yearly goals. Then I have a monthly overview. I might also put kind of more specific monthly goals here too. And then this one will be a monthly to-do list, YouTube videos that I want to film that month, and a kind of brain dump. I don't really know how this page is going to work yet. It's still in the planning stages, but we will see. And then I'm going to have a gratitude spread like I do now, because I really enjoy that. And then I thought about like a big memories sheet, which might be nice for the month, with some family memories or something on. Maybe pictures or writing or a bit of both, I'm not sure yet. Then I'm going to have my month on 2 pages. My tracker. I think I'm just going to do my tracker on one side because now I have it on 2, but I track kind of personal things, home things, and the children's things. So I do all them on 3, all them 3 categories on 1. But because I'm getting the Hobonichi weeks, I'm going to do my personal things in there. So this will be a lot shorter. So on the other page, I might use it for, you know, financial things, online orders, that sort of thing. And then I'm going to jump into my weekly pages. So I don't know if I want a week on 2 page yet or a week on 1 page. We shall see. I could switch it up, kind of, you know, depending how I felt or how busy I was that week. And then I'm going to have my dailies. So I will kind of do my week and my dailies the day before the next week starts. And then if I needed, I don't know, a notes page for a YouTube video that I was watching, then I could just scribble that down next to it and then turn over. And then if I wanted to carry on with the next week, if I didn't have any more notes to write, so it will be like more of a traditional bullet journal, in that sort of sense. And then from the back I will cover these 2 pages as well, and then I just have a little note for kids lists. I'm not sure if I want to put them here in the back or if I might put them in the front. I think I might put them in the back just for ease and easy reference. Yeah, because like I said, I do have that information in here, but I like to have it in my everyday carry too, just so that it's always with me and I can quickly jot something down. So that is a recap of my planner system for 2019, and what I plan on doing for 2020. I will still be using a lot of these. I will just move my new Stalogy into my B6 gillio. I'll just move that over, and then again I'm going to add in a Hobonichi Weeks. So I will show you kind of once my system is all set, I will show you everything ready for 2020 then, and I will also show you setting up my Stalogy for 2020 when I come to do that, which should hopefully be in the next couple of weeks. So I will show you that too. So if you've got any questions, just leave them below, and if not, I will speak to you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.